Good morning, folks. Matt here on the planet today, down at the track. It's been a week or so since I've been down at the track. Shall I stand this way? I've had a bit of a cold, approaching kind of flu level, but not feeling too bad, but just too bad in terms of being able to run and stuff like that. So since Manchester I had a run, 5k, there was a Monday after, and then the rest of the week I was pretty much ill, so I took the week off. So I was probably incubating a little bit of a cold over that Manchester period, or maybe pick something up in Manchester. But anyway, here we are, a week on from Manchester, feeling okay, feeling good. So down at the track, first session in a week that I've run. Is it? No, actually, because I did a 5k on Saturday, didn't I? Just did an easy 5k Saturday morning, so which is also hard work, but I feel like it's okay. I've just done a warm-up this morning, 2 kilometres, and today just going to do some 1 kilometre repeats. So they would be roughly around about 3:30 pace, but I won't be really pushing for that today because just want to see where I'm at. 6 times 1 kilometre with 60 seconds rest in between. Just want to take it quite easy, not push too hard. You can see I've got my head torch on because it's a bit dark, so I'm not going to be able to film as I'm doing the run. Just trying to feel it out and get this first session back underway. It'd be interesting to see where VO2 max is at. Has my cold been a little bit COVID, so I haven't tested it. Probably wasn't, but kind of like I've had a headache as well, which has kind of been reminiscent of whenever I've had COVID, it's been like that. So what I'll do is VO2 max was 66 before. Let's see if I can still get 66 on the watch when I finish. As you can see, the sun is coming up over there, just very slightly. I won't film on the run. I might film towards the end of it, so just because it's like kind of pitch black and dark. So. Right, see you in a bit. Okay, so workout complete. A bit of a blunder with the camera there. I just put the camera down while I did the run, and just let it roll. But after the end of it, I couldn't turn it off, and I couldn't turn it on. Just had a white screen on it, so I've just run a cool down, a couple of laps. Are we done there with the cool down? Yeah, cool down's done now. I've just run the cool down. Save that, and couldn't get the camera back on, and then all of a sudden just glanced at it as I was finishing that cool down, and the camera's come back on, so who knows. We've had this camera for 4 years or so, ever since we started the YouTube channel, so yeah, what was that, must be 400 videos at least or something it's put together. So yeah, maybe I need a new GoPro. About the workout then, so yeah, forgot to say, we are at the start of the video. Shall I put this at the start of the video? We are running the Croft Marathon on the 30th of November, so that's what all this training is about. 6 weeks to go to Croft. After Berlin, middle of September, we wanted to do, I had 10 weeks from that point. I basically had a week off, or very little, had at least 5 days off anyway after that. And then didn't really do a lot, maybe 50k for the next couple of weeks, 52 times 50k before Manchester, and then I've been ill last week, so it hasn't really been the training that I wanted it to be, but nevertheless it's alright. So some of them reps are about, I think the first one was 4:15ish, 6 times a kilometre rep, 6 minutes, 60 seconds rest between, a bit longer while I had a gel for the second one, and then I think the fastest one was around about 3:52ish or something like that. I didn't really check all the times, but that's what I'm feeling anyway. I was starting to weigh in on the last one, it's probably a bit slower. So all the times on your screen. Yeah, so training has started. 6 weeks to go, so it'll be good. A good 5 weeks of training that are going to be kind of based on what I did for the last 5 or 6 weeks of the Run Dream Achieve plan, and then we'll have about a week's taper rather than 10 days taper, because my load won't go quite as high, so I don't think it'll come down so quick, and that'll be it for the run until we go to Croft, which I'm really looking forward to. Conditions are going to be 8. If the conditions are like this, they're probably going to be a bit cooler, about 10 degrees today. low wind, some wind but low wind, that'll be absolutely perfect. Even if the sun comes out a bit, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So really happy to be back down at the track. Got rid of this cold now, need to just stay healthy. I've dropped me, possibly the reason why I got ill was because I dropped my doses on vitamin D this winter. Through the summer I probably dropped it from like 10,000 to 5,000 IU, just because I stopped taking the tablets and just use the liquid form. But now, just to get me through the illness, back up, and then we'll be back on it. So I don't intend to get ill before the end of November, fingers crossed, touch wood, all that. My VO2 max is still 66, but on the FX Pro watch it's dropped on the graph, so let's put that on the screen. It's dropped a little bit. VO2 max still 66, but very close to a low 66 rather than a medium or high 66. Not bad, eh? Okay, good morning folks. Thursday morning. So Tuesday at the track. Unfortunately, whatever reason, the GoPro didn't record any footage. I just put the camera down and trying to record the whole thing, because I thought it would be nice to see it go from dark where you couldn't see anything to the to kind of like the sunrise where it's lightening up time. But for whatever reason, the GoPro wouldn't work. It just froze. Probably need a new one. So yesterday took the day off. Didn't run yesterday, Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Normally I go down at the track again, but I have to wait for the track to open a bit because it's I have to wait a little bit longer because it's dark. The clocks are changing this weekend, so I'll get another hour's light if I've got that right in the mornings. But so this morning I'm going to go out anyway with my head torch. Where I live, where there's no street lights, you can see outside it's totally black. So and see what I can do, because the workout today is 15 by 200, so it shouldn't be too difficult in the dark. So it's roughly around about 40 seconds is what we're going for the 200, with 60 seconds rest. So I'll go and do that workout. Unfortunately I can't film it, obviously it's pitch black. It'll be pitch black when I finish. So yeah, that's the work I'm going to do today, Tuesday. But the other runs we'll do the rest of the week. They will be in daylight, so you'll be able to see some footage for that. So So welcome to Friday afternoon. Out in my brand new shoes. These are these weren't supposed to come till December, or actually January next year, but in this colourway. But bizarrely, from Sport Shoes, they've arrived early. So there you go. They are the Adidas Pro 4 with the carbon rods. Never used these before. So today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, so Saturday is going to be my first proper long run in a long while, so roughly a total cumulative about 30 kilometres tomorrow I think, and some marathon goal pace stints in there. But today, yeah, out in an easy run, 7 kilometres or so, in the Pro 4, just seeing what they're like, because they're a little bit, let's say, they fit really well. I really like the fit, they're really comfortable, they're really bouncy, loads of energy return. Cracking shoe, recommend them. But the only problem is they're really tight on the heel cup. I've never had a shoe that's got such a big heel cup, and it raises up reasonably high. The other shoe I've got was the Asics Metaspeed Sky Paris. It's got reasonably quite a deep heel cup, but they're quite low in comparison. So these ones are a bit higher, probably I don't know, like 10 mil or something like that. But it's digging into my Achilles a lot, which is quite bad. So quite sharp. So I think I'm actually going to split them and cut them with a knife before I go for my long run tomorrow. But we'll see about it. But other than that, I think they're great. At the moment I'm thinking that they're probably a half marathon shoe for me rather than a marathon shoe, but I say just the first runner, but I'm only like 3 kilometres into it. So right, got to get back to it, and we'll see you tomorrow for the very first long run on the quayside. Here we are folks, down on the quayside. Today's long run is 30 kilometers, so that's what we want to cover today. So about 3 hours of running, maybe 2.5 depending how it goes. And I want to put some marathon score pace stints in there, so it should be a little bit quicker than that. Sun's blinding me over there, isn't it? Already done 3k warm up at home, and then just got at least 27 to do today. So if I get the 27 down here, it'll be nice. 45 mile an hour winds through the night this morning. Calmed down a little bit now, so about 15 to 18 mile an hour winds, so a little bit of annoying. So I'll struggle probably going that way. Be easier going that way where I've got the tailwind. We're just gonna try and do what we can. Really good to get back to the distance. It's been 5, 6, potentially 6 weeks since we've run this length. I've done these kind of big long runs in the training just because of the races we've had. We had the Berlin, they had a little bit of downtime, then we had the Manchester, then they had a week where I was ill, so I haven't really had a chance to get to this. But yeah, this is what it's like in the northeast of England. Windy as hell as we get into autumn and winter, so what can you do? Just go for it, get it done, get the work done, and yeah, speak to you soon. So there it is, folks, 35 kilometers on the quayside. I am absolutely whacked. I could have given up after one loop. The wind is absolutely awful, like it's all over the shop. I'm basically going that way. On the second lap, I was trying to run marathon pace, so you're looking at like kind of 4:15 to 4:30 per kilometre. Into the wind, going downhill, and I'm barely hitting 6 minutes per kilometre. That's how hard it is. So when you look at the numbers, the Strava, I think it's around about kilometres 18 and in kilometres 19. I'm running at like 6 per k. It's ridiculous, but that's the effort. At that effort, my hamstrings were burning more than what they would be when I'm running an actual marathon. So unbelievable. I'm proud of myself today. The idea is to do at least 30 kilometers. I've done 35, including 5 of that is warm up and cool down. 3k warm up, 2k cool down. So couldn't ask for more. I feel like I really need. This is how I train. I really need to force myself to get that pace. Sorry, get that distance, get back up there quick to where I want to be. My joints feel strong, there's no problem with that. It's just the kind of the middle of the hamstrings, the calves. Actually at 24 kilometers onwards, so 24 to 29, I'm still running marathon effort, not the pace marathon effort. And my legs my calves were like kind of cramping up a bit. I forgot to bring my water today, so I kind of bit about practice of everything. I have to bring a massive bag of stuff, gels, drinks, shoes, tops, towels, all that stuff you bring with you. I just kind of forgot to bring it today, so but really happy with the workout. That now sets me up for next week. 2 today, 2 times 12k, so total 24 kilometers marathon pace. That now sets me up for next week, and where I can come down and run 3 times, well, as long as the weather's not too bad, 3 times 10k marathon pace. So I'll be really happy with that next week. And then another weekend, the weekend after that, we'll have another solid effort, something similar to that. I can't remember exactly what I've got on the plan. I'm getting ahead of myself in terms of the training, but yeah, that's it. This week I wanted to run 70 kilometres, and so I'm using with about 10k or something tomorrow, maybe 7k. I'll have to have a look again at what the plan, see where I'm at. And then next week we'll be looking at 90 kilometres. I try and push 100, and the week after that another 100 kilometres. Possibly I think the week after that another 100 kilometres, and then we're into the taper going downhill at Croft. And I'm pretty confident, I'm very confident Croft is going to be an amazing day, an amazing marathon, an amazing result. So definitely the last marathon of the year. Whether it's the last race of the year, I'm not so sure, but definitely the last marathon of the year. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. We will see you next time.